Hello artists and musicians. Today I want to talk about the secret that great artists use that you probably don't. And that is the idea of thriving when you have momentum. And basically creating momentum, creating that consistency and that urge to be relevant as often as you can. Because what most people do is they release a piece of music or a song, they're stagnant for 4 months, and then the next thing comes about. And the thing is, we're in an age where attention is the new currency. You've got to be in front of people every day, every week, as often as you can anyway. And so if you think of the biggest acts of the year, Drake, Taylor Swift, the usuals, it's like they don't just release one song a year. They've got things lined up for probably the next 5 years without, that's probably, they're not telling you. They're probably not telling you, but the truth is they've got singles, ideas that are already lined up, ready to execute. And that's why they have that momentum. They don't just release a song or an album and then kind of sleep for the rest of the coming months, They're ready and they're on to the next thing. So you need to have the ability to, obviously you spend time within your craft. Let's say you're working on a single, you spend your time with it, you don't just rush it, There comes a time when you just need to release it out into the world and stop overthinking. And then you move on to the next thing. Don't celebrate too long. Just celebrate for 1 minute and move on to the next thing. Because you need to keep your fans and your audience engaged. And you need to keep yourself engaged, It's all about quantity. Keep releasing content, and through that, quality will come about, I promise you. I produced over 100 tracks from the year 2018 to the end of 2019 with a full-time job, and I think one of the mindsets I had was that let's just keep it going. We're going to get better as we go on about, creating music, instead of just focusing on one song for months trying to perfect it. It's not gonna happen. There's no such thing as perfection. And that's something you have to decide upon, and it's a mindset thing, And the final thing to close this whole idea down of building momentum and being consistent, it's really about being able to envision the future, and taking the necessary steps in order to head to that ending, anticipating the next chapter. I think if you think of the most famous authors like Stephen King, I would recommend everyone to read his autobiography. You will learn so much how to be a professional creative. And I think what's great about Stephen King is it's about him. When he writes an idea, he already anticipates not just the book itself, but I'm sure he's kind of thinking about the next book, the next character, the next plot line. And that's what you need to have in order to be a great artist and musician, is to envision the future and to keep that momentum up, You never celebrate for too long. It's like winning an NBA championship. Even if you won the championship, you don't celebrate for too long, because the next thing you know, there's going to be someone behind you, a team or a player that's hungrier than you that's going to try and take your place. So keep that momentum and passion up, and keep being consistent. And that's all for today, folks. Hope you have a great week. This is Jonathan Milanes from Soundprise. Please like the video, subscribe, comment your thoughts below, and share it with your friends. Peace and love, always.